We're on. Okay. Let's pick back up then in this wide open glade. I'll reread the original description. It's serene, moonlit. Speaking of which, it's damn near full moon, although not quite. Maybe 18 hours or so until it's full. You guys see, you're not in the glade, you're at like the boundary of the glade, let's just say. He took you to the edge of it. You can see the
Say he
wind.
edged us?
The wind is blowing little tufts of snow off the grass into the area itself. First thing that draws your eye is this 15-foot tall-ish marble-looking obelisk that's tipped over and is mostly in pieces, but it's in like a straight line, like on the ground. Imagine it's kind of like on an angle. It goes from about a foot wide at the tip down to almost 5 feet wide. The closer you get to the base of it, so it's pretty big. It's not like a insubstantial thing. It tipped off of whatever pedestal it used to sit on. And Bramis, Alifair, and Valen, you guys all see on the face of the obelisk that's closest to you, there are carvings which seem to show strange creatures. Nothing that makes sense. Nothing you've seen. Fighting what look like humanoid warriors or figures like that. And then in the center of it is this giant tentacle that's reaching towards one of these warrior figures that's holding what is obviously a black blade.
Hell yeah.
Although it is, let's just say, we're not using the map for this. Let's just say you guys are about 100 feet? Or 200 feet out, sorry, so it's pretty far, but it's like well lit enough you can see this.
They tell us, is that you?
I'm right here.
No, the picture. Is that a depiction of you?
I don't think so. I think there are others like me. Roll
Are they
Arcana.
bigger?
The big one's hurt. It's
The
about
hell?
it's about the edge of the slicing and the stabbing.
Big one's hurt.
The black blade they told you not to worry about?
My friend.
I mean, it's entirely possible that there are others. It certainly would seem that way just based on the legends and the stories that you heard while you were in the Prince's Wolves camp, but not 100% sure. It's not something you read or were instructed in. It's not like sentient weapons are not uncommon. I mean, they're not. It's not like everyone has them, but they've existed throughout the ages.
Yeah. Well, that one looks huge, dude.
It's just a carving. It's mythological. It's representative. It's not. I bet it can't even turn itself into fire.
The next depiction over is of it on fire.
Why don't you guys go ahead and roll perception?
Whoa.
It's a big one. That's a big one.
I see all.
Damn. Okay. Quite a few things. First, you all notice that the boundaries of this glade form pretty much a damn near perfect circle, going around 200 feet in every direction. Now that you're paying more attention, and you're looking a lot more closely, as the wind shifts this really light coating or dusting of snow on the ground, there's no living plant, animal, or otherwise organic material of any kind. In fact, where the grass, the weeds, the trees stop at the bounds of the circle, it's like they're just gone. Like outside of the bounds, wildlife is teeming. Inside, it's just dust.
Is it like everything's dying, or like if we cross over a barrier, we're gonna get hurt?
No, it's like everything is already dead.
Yeah.
And
This doesn't seem like what Liza was talking about.
Say, can I roll religion?
Liza's a liar.
you can roll a
Phelan.
religion, sure.
Don't
We
Don't
were
do
fooled.
that.
You were fooled.
don't do that.
This does not correspond to any known pantheon or anything that you've heard of.
Okay, I know a tattoo artist named Buck Flake that can fix that tattoo on your back.
Yep.
All of you are also able to see that while the scrub grass and the weeds and all of that are like gone, there's not there. There are petrified husks of like old trees that do dot the circle in various spots, which is a process that takes a very, very long time.
Imagine Elias is like kind of standing in front of us, but not too far away. You know, like maybe 5-10 feet away from us.
Right.
And I'm gonna walk up to him and kind of like stop before I get to him and kind of like speak over his shoulder. Say, "Is this the place?"
Oh yeah. He's almost like palpably scared of it. He's like, this is the spot.
What would one do? What would I do?
I don't know. They talk about it like anyone brave or foolish enough to cross the line. They see these colored lights, and hear the words of this woman. And some people say she's a goddess. Some people say she's a witch or a soothsayer or a trickster. I don't think anyone's ever actually had the balls to cross the line, but you know, people here are superstitious, want to provoke demons or ghosts. Who knows?
Am I carrying Jimbo?
Yeah. If you say so. Someone is.
I'm gonna look back at the rest of the group. I'm gonna say, "Watch my 6. Please keep your eyes peeled." Elias, do you have any more information that would benefit me trying to resurrect my bird?
I don't. This is where miracles are supposed to happen. No offense. You're my uncle. I'm not taking my son in there.
I understand. This is something I need to do on my own. Before I walk in there, I'm gonna cast where's my wand? Wand of Cure Light Wounds.
Down? Up? There you go.
Is that D8 or 6?
It's D8. Plus,
Oh,
plus
I
3.
hit 2. Well,
Well, 8 plus 3 plus 1, or whatever your combo bonus is.
it gives, that makes me max.
So yeah, you're good. Nice.
So before I go in, I'm gonna cast bark armor on myself, or bark skin rather. Probably turn off Cat's Grace. It's probably ran out by now. I'd say also too, I'm wearing like the wooden crown thing that I made. The not crown, but like the headpiece that I made. And I'm gonna drop like my shaw off my shoulders. Like I imagine I wear like kind of like an overcoat type thing. I'm gonna walk in there with just like what would be like a white under garment, I guess you could say.
Like a tunic.
Yeah. With my bark skin on, obviously, but yeah. And I'm gonna step in, clutching my bow, with Jimbo on my back.
It's quiet. It's still. You could hear a mouse fart. As you take the first step, your foot touches solid ground. Nothing happened.
See, I'd say I continue walking, but like every step that I take, I'm like expecting something to happen.
You're walking through a minefield.
Make a perception check. Just promise. As you are carefully, painstakingly making your way into this glen, you can see that even the soil looks like it's been scoured and sapped. Not just its vitality, but nutrients, chemical compounds like natural fertilizers. It's barren and stripped. Make a nature or a survival roll. Your choice. This is obviously unnatural. You're a very seasoned woodsman. Your adoptive father and your adoptive brother were both druids of some repute. There is nothing you know of in this world that would make something like this happen. Although it does appear non-toxic. Whatever happened has happened. Probably a long, long time ago. What do you do?
I continue on.
You approaching the obelisk at the center?
That's my. I'm heading. I'm not like beelining running to it, but I'm heading in a straight line to the obelisk. I'd say like, I don't know how close I am right now, but I'd say like when I make my approach, I probably stop like 10 feet away, and just like pause for a moment, and maybe like do like a half circle around it.
Yeah, you
Trying to see, because I don't see the other side of it. I want to see like the other side of the obelisk and see if there's anything else or.
Let me just do this real quick.
Just put like a spot on the map or something.
Yeah, hang on. I just want to illustrate essentially what it looks like is kind of like here's a plinth that it stood on and it's like collapsed like that, but it's broken in chunks along those lines. You know what I mean? Like if you were looking at it from the side. And then we can just say we can just make it like this rock right here. Let me clear the map a little bit. those guys down there. Yeah, so we'll just say it's this big rock up here.
Okay.
And that these are like the remains of the obelisk itself that fell over. Just to make it easy.
Okay. Do I need to make any more checks or anything, or?
Yeah, I'll describe it a little bit better since you're up closer. As you make your circle around this thing, you can see that most of the faces seem to be eroded or windswept, other than the one that you guys were initially facing that has the black-bladed warrior on it. Roll survival or history for me. Nice. You know dwarves know rocks probably better than anyone. This degree of erosion would have to take place over hundreds, if not thousands of years. I mean, this is like very, very, very pristine, very high quality marble. There's almost no visible flaws in the work whatsoever. It's impressive, actually. Roll perception, since you're close now, too.
I get something in my eye,
Yes.
and then I need to roll again.
It's just a lot.
I
It's a lot to take in. Perhaps
I
someone
kinda-
else will roll later.
kind of rub my eyes a little bit, and I try and look again. I squint my eyes a little more.
All right. We'll say you maybe make more than one pass, and on the second go around, you see these strange rock fragments that are not marble, kind of scattered across on the side where it was, tipped over, where it was weakest. And several of them, they're shot through with this ore that you don't recognize. It's like it's hard to describe. It's inert, almost crystal-like, but it's definitely metal. It's hard to the touch. Well, I imagine you pick one of these things up, it's maybe the size of like a plum. And even though it's not, like, you can't scrape it with your nail or with your dagger or anything, you can mold it with your hand. It's still hard, but you could bend it. And it's very, very dark gray, but slightly transparent. Roll nature. Nice. You would think that these are probably some sort of meteor fragment. And you like taking this scene in as a whole, you think that maybe it struck the base of this thing on one of the corners and felled it, like tipped it over.
Do I recognize like any patterns of like the way that the rocks are? Any kind of like formation that like wouldn't look natural?
Are you going to get closer than 10 feet?
Absolutely. I take another 5-foot step in.
All right. Roll perception once more. There's nothing like that you can spot. In fact, there's seemingly nothing here other than what's already been covered. For the sake of time, if you want to keep searching, I'll let you roll 2 more times, and we can say that combined it's going to take the course of maybe like an hour.
Option?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. We'll shave
Roll
that.
again?
We'll shave that down by half. No, I don't think you need to roll again. So we'll say like 30 minutes of slow, deliberate searching. Near the base, say right here, in fact, there is a chunk of the obelisk that is crashed and leaned up against the base. And almost in passing, you see, we'll say each of the four corners of the base has like a slim column that's deliberately etched into it, like a flute, like a scallop. And there is a very almost imperceptible seam about the size of a gold coin, about halfway down on that sides. Like a button, almost.
But it's a seam? Like it goes all the way
it's
down
like no, like the face is smooth, and then this little coin-sized divot is just not smooth. Almost wouldn't be noticeable if you weren't a dwarf. Like it's a small indentation that might be able to be pressed.
Hmm. I'm gonna walk closer to it and get right up against it. Obviously, I'm probably pretty close to it. But I'm gonna reach out and like kind of run my hands around it, see if I feel anything. And I'm guessing I don't feel anything around like where the indentation is.
Correct.
And after I do that, I'm gonna like kind of look behind me, look over both shoulders, and I'm gonna push the button, push the indentation in.
There is a grinding and crunching sound, like as behind this piece of marble, you see one of the four faces, like very, very, very slowly rumble open, although it's still blocked by this large rock. Very clearly a doorway of some kind.
Oh, fuck.
I think you're gonna need help to move it.
How much help?
It's a large piece of marble, between 500 to 600 pounds by your reckoning. Awkwardly shaped, not easy to grab.
So, one wide Ralph.
Enormous amount of help.
Mhm.
I'm just watching him like hiding behind a tree, like just poking my head over a branch.
Can they see me? Or am I like behind a rock or an obelisk or anything? Or like part of it?
Depends where they positioned. I think I'd make that up to them. They might not be able to see like pristine
Kind of standing
detail.
behind my girl, like, what do you see, dude?
Watching pretty intently, but I'm also hiding.
White girl's looking through the mask. All I can see is like little slits.
Yeah, it's just Darth Vader breathing like.
Almost like a panting.
Yeah, it's like a gas mask almost. Like
You're like a dying dog.
I'm gonna try and signal to Wygrowl for him to come.
All right. Roll perception. White girl. What kind of signal are we talking about here? Like, ow, fuck.
Yeah, just something
It's gotta
simple.
be increased because of the owl thing, right? Little, like, most like, telepathy?
Is my tat?
Telepathy? Am I using the right word?
Telepathy.
Not
Telepathy?
exactly.
Yeah.
Alright, wild girl, roll sense motive.
He's like, is he pointing at me?
Yeah.
Mm.
Hmm.
I kind of nudge Alifair. I'm like, go on, man. I think he's calling you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, promise, roll, perform. Remember when we were drunk outside the Grove and the Stamp, John, and I was trying to do hand signals when Zach blacked out?
Yeah.
Yeah, that. It's a little hard to interpret from this distance, so...
And much like that situation, I'm gonna. What? Who are you calling? Not exactly taking the hint. Promise. What is it?
I guess I should have... Were the rest of you guys trying to stealth?
So for me, definitely.
Valen?
Yeah, I guess so.
White
You're
girl.
just thieves in the
White
night,
girl has
bro.
obviously given
We
himself
grew up
away.
together. We're from the same, you know, cut a cloth, and then we got pots and pans.
Yeah.
My idea of hiding in the forest is like kind of peeking over a branch, but you can see like my lower half still.
I'm gonna take a piece of paper out. And I'm gonna like draw the best picture I can of Wygrowl on the piece of paper.
Okay.
And like draw like a... I mean, I can write, right?
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna put at the top, Wygrowl, come to me. And I'm gonna wrap the piece of paper around an arrow.
Nice.
And I'm gonna shoot the arrow like at the tree that's closest to them.
Alright. Go for it.
What do I need to roll?
Just make a attack bow, not point blank shot. You're 200 feet away. Well, not really 100 feet away, but... It goes flying into the woods. Why, girl, you think roll sense motive, actually. I guess Alfera and Valen, you guys roll sense motive too.
I think he's trying to get our attention.
I think with the 17, you think maybe somebody is shooting at you guys. The other two think that he's trying to get your attention. Fucking trees are talking, man.
Get the deck! He's trying to get our attention, guys. I just start walking forward stealthily. My 26 stealth roll.
Nice.
I fashioned a bush, like I'm a moving bush.
Obviously, a little less effective once you move out of cover into the open, into the almost full moonlit glen. But yes,
Imagine too,
solid
like,
snake.
As he steps into like this unnatural area we're in, all the leaves just fall off and disintegrate, and then he's just like behind sticks.
Actually, curiously, they do not.
Hmm.
Ooh, when I come in, it doesn't?
Indeed.
Because the ceremony hasn't started yet.
Balin,
Yeah, yeah.
I push this button and this like door like thing open, but there's a giant rock in front of it. I need help moving it. I don't know if me and you could do it. I think we need Widegrow and his orc strength.
What is it? What do you mean by orc strength?
You trying to
He's
say
really
it's not work? It's got one.
He's really
thing.
strong.
Yeah, but
I
you
don't know.
said orc in like a weird way.
No, you just want me to say it in a weird way because you're 1/8 orc.
No, well, the exact reason I'm asking you is because I am 1/8 orc. And I don't like the way that you said it.
Have you seen my dong before? I think I've got a little orc on me too. If you catch my drift.
Alright, dude, let's try and move this boulder.
Alright. I need a primary to make a strength check and a secondary to attempt to aid.
I was just gonna say, as Valen's walking up to, I'd like to
I
roll
go,
perception again, see if anything changes. Or if I notice any changes.
It does
Nope.
not budge.
No, dude, you gotta get your fulcrum underneath it.
What kind of changes are you talking about, Blake? What do you mean?
Any changes in the landscape? If I notice anything moving, if I notice the obelisk changing at all?
No. It appears as before, although now that there's obviously their kind of footprints in the snow and in the soil. Not obscene. Valen's, are a little bit.
You
stealthier,
gotta lift with your legs, dude.
I'm using my
Gotta
legs.
use your-
They're
no.
short.
Yeah, but
You have to
you
lift
gotta
a
get the
sharp,
right angle
jerky
to
motion.
lift it up.
No, it's all in the
Dang it.
knees.
'Cause we
dude.
gotta flip it. We gotta flip it this way.
I'm trying my
Well,
best. I'm
this
only
way.
my arms are short. My legs
You were
are short.
pushing it the other way. Okay,
I
let's
wasn't.
just try it again. Okay, use your legs this time. Okay.
I'm all right. I know.
I want to show Widegrow we did it ourselves. So come on. And 3, 2, 1.
Dude, you're pushing it against me.
Oh,
No, you.
it starts to move and then like it just gets stuck at a certain point. You're like, you guys
I'm
know that
lifting.
you know
You're
that scene in
pushing.
The Wire where they're trying to get the desk out of the room and the other guys are trying to get it in the room.
He's like, I was pushing as hard as I could. And they're like, pushing?
Yeah, in.
Yeah.
Dude, stop push. Like, there's something wrong with your method. I'm not quite sure what it is.
We need Widegrow.
All right. I cast a little. I cast Mage Hand, and I fly it over and tap Widegrow on the shoulder. I go doot doot doot, and then I go bing bing bing.
Is Mage Hand invisible in Pathfinder or is it solid? I don't remember. I don't think it necessarily works like that. I think it's more like minor telekinesis.
So I can't do that?
You could like pick something
can't-
up and move it. You can't like, it doesn't become something, you know what I mean? It doesn't turn into like a incorporeal hand. It's more like unseen servant. At first I thought you were gonna use dancing lights like he was a cat. Fucking
I was
fuck.
gonna do that, but then I was like, oh, we want to say stealth. Like, that's what I was gonna cast as a dancing light.
You guys are having this argument echoing through this giant wide open space.
Yeah, you're right. Dancing lights had it over.
My God.
And then, like, I slowly pull it back, like, saying, like, lead it, like, giving him the, come here, boy.
Oh, they're like the airplane guys.
Yeah.
I try to sneak over.
Oh, please do. All right. Savor this.
Give your
I know,
paws a
the
lick.
only stealth roll.
The only one ever.
Do a little hop when I get there.
Yeah, that's basically a nat 20 for him.
That's pretty damn close.
Yeah, I get 0 to my
Holy
stealth roll.
shit. That's crazy, actually.
What is it?
So I pushed this button on the obelisk. It appeared before me, and when I pushed the button, I heard a rumble, and the rocks moved a little bit, and I can see a doorway, but there's a giant rock blocking it. I need your help to move the rock.
Save him.
All right, you grab that side.
All right, Valen, you help me with my side.
Make
work
sure
together.
that yes, make sure that you're moving it the right way, though.
Yeah, we're moving it out.
Let's go that way.
Yes.
Okay. And 3, 2, 1.
It's just like there's not quite as much give this time. It still is remaining in place.
Jesus Christ.
Again, watching for any changes as like more people are entering the circle. See if I can notice.
You get frustrated and you cast enlarged person
that's a
on Lygra.
nat. It's a natty.
Once again, the landscape remains essentially the same. Although you hear little Brom giggling behind you as they fail to move the rock again and are just.
I cast enlarged person on Lygra to help him move it.
And I'll blood rage
Oh wow! All right,
at the same time.
juicing, baby, juicing.
All right, come on, big boy.
I say heave.
You fucking
He's
pussy,
like-
dude.
He's like not used to. He's too tall now, so he can't deadlift right. He's like, oh shit.
Use your legs, White Growl.
How many tries do I get at this? Till it moves?
Until we succeed.
Yeah.
Alright. I just herniated
Dude,
a disc.
with your legs, bro.
What's going on? That's a natural 2. I mean,
Alright, you're going before we have to do it together.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Heave.
still not coordinated enough.
Maybe check the other side. Maybe there's another door.
You guys hear you hear Elias, who's like, On one or on go?
I say 1.
At the same time as I say go.
Oh, I was going
That's
on
it.
3.
All right, we're going on 1. All right. You guys ready?
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Go.
Oh, it's so close. It's like somehow
Like you
Valen
peer out a
gets like
little-
up
little
underneath it,
butthole.
like with his back. And he's
I'm
oh shit! He like throws himself out of the way as it falls at the last second.
starting to get a little fresher. I'm like, what? Why the fuck? Where the fuck is Alifair? What the fuck is Alifair doing right now? Why isn't he helping us? Can't your nephew turn into a werewolf or some shit to move this? What? Oh, we got something heavy to move. Let's call the orc.
Oh.
He's all pissed off.
I'm just kind of like, I'm kind of dying laughing at this point.
What's so fucking
He's
funny?
getting
Why aren't you
so
helping?
mad
Pick
about
up the rock. All right.
I'm gonna cast Summon Nature Ally too, and I'm gonna summon a horse.
Oh,
Holy shit,
Okay.
dude.
Do we have
Male or
rock?
female?
And I believe I have the handle
Male or
animal
female
skill,
horse, dude.
that you
so
do?
I can like train it to do what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, I think it doesn't last very long, right?
So we got one shot at it.
Duration of the actual summon. 1 round per level, which is what, 6 seconds per round. So got less than a minute, basically. I would
I'd say
say
before-
you wouldn't have to train it. You could just like, rig it up quick or attempt
So
to.
I would say that I have like a rope tied around it prior to, from like me trying to do it myself. And I summon the horse, tie the rope to it, and I say, "All right, on 1, 3," and I smack the horse's ass. 2, 1, lift.
Nice.
I just chucked that thing,
There,
dude.
there is like a lurch, and it's just like, and the horse takes off running, and like 600 pounds of marble rolls after it, and it makes it like 10 steps, like a sled dog dragging too much weight, and then
Disappears
the
into the
horse
earth.
just disappears and vanishes.
And behind the rock,
There is an entrance leading into darkness.
So it's just a big hole in the ground?
No, there's a decaying tunnel, or not decaying, it's not the right word. Roll perception, since you guys are up there.
What do my elf eyes see?
You can see, just from where you're standing, the ambient moonlight that's filtering through. The walls are very, very smooth. Obviously, this has been magically hollowed out, right? This isn't like hand chiseled or anything. There are a small round button on the inside, maybe 2 feet from the entrance, which you would figure probably closes the door.
Do not touch that button, boys. Did we fling the door off? Do you think it would pull it back like magically?
Oh, that wasn't the
can
door.
I
That was like a
discern that?
piece. That was like a piece of the obelisk that broke off and fell in front
Oh,
of.
gotcha.
Yeah.
So the door is open right now, but if I hit that, it would close it?
You would think, yes.
Okay.
He pressed the button on the outside and it, like, you know.
Oh, and then it crumbled.
Well, it's like in the ground. It's like beneath.
Alright, just trying to visualize this.
Mhm.
I cast dancing lights and send it into the tunnel to see what else I can see.
All right. Hang on one moment. Find the right fucking map. Aha. I need a new mic stand, something fierce, man.
I have a fucking hair in my eye or something.
Okay, hang on one second. Let me put you guys in here. Or at least just Valen. So you got your head poked in, maybe? Where would you like to send the dancing lights? Just straight forward?
Yeah, just like straight forward into the little butthole.
But before you guys go any deeper, am I standing with Lil Brom to like protect them? Do you want me to come with you?
Some OOC shit, dude.
I was about to get there. Hold on. I'll say maybe you can see a little bit further than that initially.
Hey guys, go get that piece of shit Alifair that did nothing that whole time we were trying to lift that rock.
So you could stay over there for all I care.
The horse did all the work, man.
I nat 20'd that thing, dude. You can't tell me I didn't do anything there.
Hold on. We'll. Yeah, you were just aiding though. We'll cut over. And Elias will just say to Alifair, like, you better go with him. Just watch my uncle's back. We'll stay stealthy out here, and if anything comes by, I'll rip off a howl. You'll know. He seems genuinely concerned for Brahmas, and in the simple Verisian way, even though he's not Verisian, he grew up with them basically. Very superstitious, and like does not want to go in there if he doesn't have to.
All right. Yeah, I'll follow him in.
Okay. Valen, let me let you know what you see too. The tunnel itself is pretty straightforward, right? Slopes down, maybe about 20 feet, descending. And the dancing lights themselves have like basically entered this antechamber. It's all you can see for now, but there are these symmetrical tessellated tiles of smooth stone on all of the walls in this antechamber in this room. While there's a swirling marble and almost like a blue-green crystal that make up the floor. Almost like a stream or a river, kind of. But that's about as far as you can see at the moment, unless you want to proceed physically.
I'm gonna wait for the party. One thing I've learned in D&D, never split up. If there's anything. Come on down, boys. It's
Micro
Oops.
presses the button on the outside again.
like a big butthole.
I'll step in with Valen. Trying to lead the way because I have dark vision.
Yes, that is my next question. Are we going to attempt another stealthy approach because the glowing lights are gonna fuck that up?
I think at this point, if there's anything in here, it heard the rumble that it probably hasn't heard in hundreds of years, or if not hundreds of years, sometime. That I don't think going in here stealthy is an option. I think if there is something in here, it knows that we're here.
Alright. Fair assumption.
Roll initiative.
7 talons step out from the darkness. No, just kidding. One of them is Kale. Dun dun dun. Alright. My girl?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I start to follow Valen into the
butthole.
yeah.
Alfair? Leading up the rear of this butthole convoy?
Yes.
Alright.
Continue on.
May proceed.
Let me know if you need me to make a check or anything. As I'm walking, I'm like walking at a slower pace, and I'm kind of like looking at all the walls around me to see if I see like any symbols or any indication as to like what type of magic or whatever it could possibly be.
This is, reminiscent, although in, like, we'll say less of a state of decay than the ruins of the other Starfort tower that you found. It's very similar in terms of architecture and design, although it's much more ornate in here. Maybe this was a ceremonial place of some kind, or a laboratory, or a temple, or something along those lines. Less of a watchtower or a fortress. There is script on some of the walls as you start to exit the room that you're in now, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. In fact, there are a number of things moving forward, but we need the rest to be illuminated. So you were able to see 60 feet. Yes. Okay. So I guess I can fairly describe most of the room to you then. Let me go ahead and light her up. Sorry, my leg's in the way here.
See, I'm kind of like bouncing from corner to corner. Like I started this one and then I moved to this corner to like try and see or like peek my head around the corner more or less.
So this is really tedious to do. Hang on a second. Fucking doing it live, bro. Fuck it. Okay, that's a little better. Alright. First things first. So you see a couple of columns that are supporting the ceiling, each with that very similar marble and crystal inlay pattern to them, that swirling blue-green. You can see the earlier comparison I had to the pattern on the floor being more like a river is pretty accurate. You can see veins of it, obviously in the ground, that trace in multiple directions. In front of you is a statue. It's fairly large, maybe kind of like the Michelangelo statue of David size. Both of the rooms that are now illuminated, the ones here and here, so maybe you've slowly made your way like into the antechamber itself properly, are basically empty other than what looks like it might have been a desk or maybe a table of some kind, and then just debris. doesn't make any sense. It's so old, it's crumbled to dust, essentially. On the walls, however, of the rest of this large antechamber are murals, like, not hieroglyphs, but obvious writing of some kind. And many of them are worn and lost to time, but there are a few, some of which, again, show similar scenes of this, well, it looks like a battle or, like, war between humanoids and these strange, grotesque figures. Again, accompanied by this almost angry-looking, sharp script, which you don't recognize. Yep. That's about it. Without getting the others involved.
I'm gonna signal them to move forward. And as they move forward, I kind of describe what I can see and then continue on, taking another 10-foot step.
Okay. Also, both of the passages down to the south are blocked off. I know it's illustrated somewhat poorly, but
Can I roll linguistics for the symbols?
you may as you walk past. It is like tantalizingly familiar, like just on the tip of your brain, but you can't quite. It's not coming to you. It's not something.
I see him looking at it and I say, "What are you looking at?"
Do I feel like if I really focus on it, I could figure it out? Am
Yeah.
I that close?
It's that close.
Yeah, I
Is
just
there
kind
any,
of look at.
is there any
look at
sconces on the
Raylan
wall
and-
or anything?
There are actually, yes, several.
I'm gonna cast Spark onto the closer ones that I can see.
Okay. Say maybe let's call it a third of them actually catch. The others are just like essentially empty. The kindling has just since disappeared. Which makes it dim light in here, so it's visible, but it's not like bright light or anything.
So now Valen can see.
Yes.
Whitegrow.
And Alfair too,
You know.
without the dancing lights. Although it does help for visibility, obviously. Alfair.
Turn to Valen and then look back and kind of like put my hand on the wall to check the. And I'm gonna re-examine the carving. Oh,
Well, it's not one-to-one, but it is remarkably similar to both ancient Aslanti and the ancient Elven script that you guys saw in the other basement of the Starfort Tower. Maybe like a base, like a precursor language to both of those. Which, go ahead and roll history. Give me a +4. You know that ancient Aslanti was used and spoken maybe 10,000 years ago, just about. This looks like it possibly even predates that. This is incredibly old, wherever you guys are.
and I can't make out any of it. Not even. It's not even like broken.
No, not even like there are no ideographs or fragments that make any sense. Just like be like looking at Mandarin Chinese, being like, yeah, I know this is Chinese, not Korean, but I don't have a fucking clue.
Old as shit.
Ancient. I would say so old as to predate the idea of civilization on this continent, even by many thousands of years.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I'll share that with my little compadres and be like, hey, this would be like if Jesus was here before the dinosaurs.
Pretty apt, yes.
And then I just kind of look around like, where the fuck are we?
Or more, do you guys want to examine the murals and stuff too? The ones that you can actually make out?
I assume that we'd have to walk forward more to see those, but if I can from where I am, yeah.
No, you'd have to move forward more.
Yeah.
Read magic do anything for me here?
It would not, unfortunately. It's just, it's like stone script that's been carved into the wall, possibly by magical means, because it's very neat, but there's no
I would say-
there's no tool marks or wear or anything, but
I'd say I'm like a little overzealous, maybe overexcited, and I continue forward, like without saying anything. I cast Spark again on any like other sconces I can see as I pass around the corner.
okay. Oh, I figured you did like the entire antechamber, basically.
Okay, if that's what we're doing, that's fine.
There is a large mural to the southwest of you. So over here, almost a higher quality than a fresco. It's like remarkably preserved compared to the other ones. That seems to depict a large number of humanoid warriors that look like they're doing battle with almost what looks like snakes with legs. Obviously depicting the snakes as the aggressors. And I know it's been 3 years almost, but you guys did encounter one of these beings in the museum very briefly. When you went to one of those pyramids in Mwangi, when you went back in time. So it's like very clearly a similar representation of what you saw. And it's not like, these aren't little pictographs. This is like, if you would imagine that these are life-size, maybe 5 foot, 6 foot tall humanoids, these are like 7 or 8 foot tall snakes with legs and tails and shit and weapons.
Gross.
I'll point it out to Valen. I'll say, remember from the museum? That snake creature?
Those snake fuckers.
I recall Valen got a spear thrown at him by a little pygmy. And he's like, who threw the spear? Which one of you fuckers threw the spear?
The snake fuckers. And I like think in my head, and I roll history. Oh, the snake fuckers. Nah, nothing comes to mind.
I'm tired of these motherfucking snakes in these motherfucking temples.
Tell us, what do you know about snakes?
I got your favorite dog.
Nice.
That's the boy, dude.
That's it.
Being the favorite, huh?
Did I tell you?
You wanna-
Look at that.
Love you.
Love you.
I love you.
I know They're not dead until we cut off their head.
Cut the heads off these snakes, big dog.
Make a perception check. As you were looking at this.
Let's see if I get a perception erection.
You notice on the snake men, like on their armor that's represented, there are symbols that are different than the others in the room. And when your awareness settles on them, they make you nauseous immediately. And you hear Telos like, ugh, Aklo.
Aklo, what is that?
Language of the corrupt. Twisted, vile, disgusting form warps the world as we know it. Don't stare. You should deface them. Remove that filth from our presence. To which, you can roll Arcana if you want.
Does it look like if I spray acid on it, it'll defile it?
Yes, absolutely. It is the language that is used by things and people who worship things, often associated with the Dark Tapestry. So the
That's like the Cthulhu.
Yeah, exactly. The
Or whatever.
Cthulhu mythos, basically. Things from beyond the stars.
I spray acid on it.
Is this related to 5611 Dark Tapestry?
Yes. That brings me to my next question. Did Widegrowl or Alifair see the Aklo symbols?
Yeah, I'm
think
like,
so, 'cause we're ahead of
I'm
them.
like, I was kind of following behind, but I'm like instantly drawn to it. And then as you throw the acid, I see the splatter kind of make a 5611.
It's like
Do you say anything?
No, I'm just kind of blankly staring at it.
Do I see it? Chase?
yeah. I mean, you guys all saw it before he burned them.
Yeah. I'll just kind of look at Widegrowl and look back and be like, what am I seeing? Why am I seeing this?
You see it too.
It offends you to see it defaced for a moment, and then you like, oh, what happened? Oh.
What is Josh doing?
Will Jared and Josh deafen themselves momentarily?
I need to know what Josh has there. That looks like it feels good.
All right. When they like a couple of seconds after they come back, both of you step closer to the wall, and at the same time, I want you to say, "Yeah." Like,
Yeah.
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 Do it like 3 times total, and then just stop and don't say a word. Don't act like you don't know what they're talking about when they do it.
Alright.
I'll give it to your discretion.
At the same time?
Yes.
I'll follow you.
All right. Does feel good, Blake.
I want one.
As like I kind of see like the acid kind of drip away, I don't see 5611 anymore. I kind of start to walk closer towards the writing on the wall.
Just watching White Growl walk towards it. And I feel like I'm not moving, and then I look down at my legs and I'm walking forward.
My hand's almost like not really reaching out. Like I'm still a few feet away from it, and as my hand's reaching out, yeah.
I see White Growl reaching out. I'm like, what is he doing? And I look forward, and my hand's touching the wall. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, what are you guys doing? Remember why we're here. We're trying to save Durakba. Valen, why are you defacing things here? What the hell are them two doing?
Yeah.
At this point, I have like Jimbo, like facing frontwards on my body, like wearing him like a front pack instead of a backpack, and I'm like clutching Durakba as if he's like a bird or a baby. Still inside the bag.
So you guys are just standing there making that weird noise?
Yeah.
I'd say it stopped, but yes, that was the case.
Behind me or like up at the...
No, I kind of walked right up.
Okay.
You said it was on the south wall, like over here.
It's more like directly in front of you guys here.
As
Alistair, what's wrong with you? I shake his shoulder.
me hearing Brahmas say Drakba kind of snaps me back out of it, and like, yeah, you're right. We're here to revive Drakba. What are we doing? Almost gaslighting them into it wasn't me doing the like wasting time.
Yeah, guys.
I shake Alistair and say, what are you doing?
I don't know, man. Quit messing around.
Quit messing around. You're the one that's making fucking weird burp noises.
What? I like look around, like
Yeah, you were just going...
I look at White Growl and Brahmas, and I'm like, "Fuck is this guy talking about?"
I don't know. I didn't hear anything.
Alright. Both of you can fuck off.
Why are you mad at me?
I'll walk back over to him and I'll gather him. I'll be like, look at Durakba. Do we want to waste any more time? Let's figure out if we can resurrect him here or not. Come on. I like gesture him
I
to
look
follow
at him
me.
and he's just a little... There was a time period between death and, you know, life, and it's apparent.
Like he got brain damage in that little window.
Oh, please bring him back retarded.
No. As you guys continue, we'll move this a little bit. As you get a little bit deeper into the room, there is another visible mural to the south. This one depicting, looks like a man who is half burnt to a crisp and then half normal, fighting this hideous, massive, tentacled creature. And there is a symbol above the man. Go ahead and roll religion.
Ew, gross. 4?
You said the half-burnt man was fighting another snake.
No, more like this is more of a Lovecraftian monster. It's like impossible
tentacle?
shaped. Yeah, it's like a tentacle thing, and
Hentai monster.
basically. Just to show you as well, the symbol looks like
I had a
this.
friend back in Keonan who had like some weird poster kind of like this.
Which is the representation, Wide Growl, you know, of Nethys, the god of magic, who has like two aspects, one which is destruction, the other is basically like creation. But, who or what he is fighting, other than
You said
obviously
Memphis
no
or
Nethys.
Methys? Nethys.
So other than the thing he is fighting, obviously belonging to the tapestry, say is not something that you recognize.
I share this information. This was a great battle that Nethys was fighting things from the Dark Tapestry. See the two faces?
Promise?
I'm gonna.
It's a
I'm
god
gonna-
of magic, right? I would know that, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like Alifair, really two-faced. Just kidding, friend.
I'm gonna keep walking through the chamber and see if like I notice anything that like sticks out to me as like whatever I would think would be like the resurrection place or ritual location or whatever it might be.
Sorry, I meant to illuminate that previously. There's another tunnel leading south from here.
Is there anything to the north of us up here?
No, the walls are basically cut off. I just didn't get the brick face.
Anything else on the walls?
Well, there is a statue right in front of you, right here. It's a little hard to see. You gotta kind of zoom in a lot. And there are the remains of, like, partial, maybe even some of the same mural as the Nethys one over here.
Hey, to the north of this, are these pathways?
No, they're like empty, like they're like office rooms or laboratory rooms or something. There's like a desk or a table or something in each of them, but that's it.
Oh, so this is like a bunker, kind of.
Something similar to that, yeah.
Little Star Fort bunker.
I'm gonna gesture for the group to move on, and then I see an opening for another tunnel.
Do you guys want to look at the other mural as you walk past it?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a
Yeah,
look
I'd
at
like
it.
I'm automatically drawn to it.
Yeah, go ahead and write. Go ahead and roll religion for that one as well. White Girl, Alifair, you guys both see a obvious depiction of Desna, not her symbol. It's that, like, up above where the Nethys symbol was is like cut off on this wall, but you see this obviously like purple-haired, fair-skinned elf woman fighting this creature again. And you both see what look like burning wings, where the wall completely has crumbled next to that, which probably is Sarenrae, who's like the goddess of the sun, like she's called the Dawnflower in universe. And this is obviously some sort of apocalyptic kind of scene. It stands to reason that there's probably more figures, but the wall has since crumbled, so that's all that's basically visible.
Bummer.
Valen, you're also standing in front of the giant statue, too. Which is of a very proud, short-haired elven man. He's got several books under one arm and a stone, like staff or rod, in the other hand. And you recognize him basically immediately. Probably one of the most famous figures in all of Elvish history. His name is Candiaron, or the Sculptor. And he is the one who invented the Elf Gates, the Ayudara.
This guy invented the elf gates, guys.
Some maybe 1,100 years ago. Or, not, sorry, 11,000 years ago, not 1,100. My bad, misclick.
I'm not even looking or listening. I'm just trying to get them to move forward.
I know that's Desna too, even though it's aid on the religion. Pretty apparent to me, or no?
You have met. I would say it's a fair assumption. And you guys are like trudging after Brahmis. So it's sort of happening somewhat quickly. I don't remember. It's been a while, obviously. I know you told them about a Starfort, but I don't think you told them about the Severian stuff with the elves and like the significance of the elf gates. I don't think they've ever seen.
I don't think I had, but for the sake of time, I'll explain it to them from seeing that. You know.
Yeah, they're basically
They're like, oh, I
stargates.
forgot, and
Yeah,
yeah.
and they allow like instantaneous teleportation all over the planet. And I don't think you would tell them about Severian because it's like the state secret, pretty much.
Yeah, you can, because the Elven City can move, right?
Well, it's on another planet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keonan's not on another planet, but Severian, right?
Correct. Yeah.
But there's a Stargate in Keonan too.
Yes, in the capital city of Yadara.
There. Mm.
And in the forest where you were as a lantern bearer, there's another one. Which is
Yeah.
like under siege by the demons all the time, basically.
Let's go down that little butthole.
As
Continue on.
As you enter the tunnel, Brahmis, you see bear with me 1 second. You see this strange light coming from up ahead, reflected off the walls of the tunnel. It's not direct in the sense, it's not like shined into the room, it's just like ambient light that's seeping from up ahead. I should have had you guys do this earlier and I forgot a little bit, but go ahead and everybody make a will save for me. Let's just get that out of the way early. Nice. Okay,
Mind showing.
I don't see it.
You don't see my roll?
I do not.
There it is. So
16. Okay. Hang on, I gotta get this right, so give me just a second. As you guys, I think this sort of plays into the already existing RP that was going on here. Promise your irritation has sort of spilled over, and Alfair, this is affecting you as well. You have like a deep dissatisfaction with the idea of like why you're here. Your enthusiasm is gone. Your motivation is sparse, to say the least. It's almost like this now feels like this task that just has to be completed. It's not about getting your friend back. It's not about being whole again. It's like let's just get this fucking over with. It's done. It's almost hard to focus. Although it's like you don't want to leave in the same vein. But you're both just like absolutely over it. And the change was gradual. We'll say over the last like 5 minutes.
Sounds like I need some flay leaf. Chill the fuck out.
Why are we even here? What are we doing? Why did we come here? Just
I
to
don't
read
even wanna
scriptures
be
off a
here.
wall? Just to
I don't
look at
wanna-
these just to look at these images?
I don't even
What a
want to be
waste.
around anymore.
Is this real life?
Anymore.
Is this real? Yeah, what's going on here?
I don't even want to be here anymore. Do you mean like in this cave or?
Don't you dare say anything about her.
Don't bring me here anymore, right?
Yeah.
Me and you will have problems. Just keep going down the little butthole.
Yeah, just like you
I'll
went down her little
begrudgingly
butthole.
follow.
Oh, no,
I
you
didn't,
didn't.
but I do
You were just
want
in love
to.
with her.
Yeah, what's wrong with that, Thomas?
You haven't even seen her butthole yet. You don't even know if you love her.
That's true.
Actually,
No, I do.
actually, he did. In fact, see the butthole.
Okay.
Did I really?
I mean, well, you guys got it on in the back of the cart. I don't know what did or did not happen
Yeah,
in
we
there.
did. I forgot.
You guys ever thought about the fact that, like, you know, if you have a significant other, like, you know her butthole better than she does? Because, like, you've seen it more times than she has.
Jesus
That's fucked,
Christ.
dude.
Not as many times as the guys at Burning Bush.
Oh, Burning Mage.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Burning Mage.
Running mate.
Please don't bring that up.
All right.
Let's just move forward, guys.
Yeah. While we're at it, everybody who steps into this tunnel, go ahead and roll perception as well.
You just licked me?
No.
You like the smell?
Okay. This light that's coming from up ahead is not like anything any of you have ever seen before. This is gonna be a little weird
Yeah,
mechanically.
boy, this might be a Stargate.
Just roll with me for a moment.
Wait a second. Do I recognize the light?
You do not. And I'm gonna get you guys to go ahead and just roll initiative, not for combat. This is just the easiest way. Everybody do that real quick. It's just to put you guys in order 1 through 4 to see who gets what. Everybody other than Blake, go ahead and deafen real quick.
The secrets today.
It's a good one.
Oh, boy.
This light is it's strange. It almost ebbs and flows like water coming into a tide pool, right? But it's not right. It's not white light. It's not green. It's not gray. In fact, whatever word you have for color, it's like it's close, but it's not it. And I don't mean like, oh, it's not red, it's mauve. I mean like it's like it's red, but it's not red. It's pink, but it's not pink. And each of you is going to near violently disagree with what you're seeing here. So just be ready to combat basically what they're gonna say.
Okay.
I'm gonna send you something, Blake, in a few minutes, and you'll understand. And I'm gonna do this for everybody. All right. Let's see who is next. Maybe. Okay, everyone other than Jared, go ahead and deafen. Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. So the light, it's this. I'm just basically gonna repeat this for. I should have just done this for everybody, but whatever. It's not right. It's not white light. It's not gray. It's not pale. It rolls and boils, almost like water coming in to the shore, right? Like there's an oscillation to it, and the color. It's almost like you don't have the adequate language to describe it, because it's like it's green but it's not green. It's white but it's not white. And I don't mean like splitting hairs. I mean there is no word for what kind of not color this thing really is. And each of you has like a different, like you're gonna have basically like a violent, almost violent disagreement on like what you're actually seeing, because it's different to each person. If that makes sense.
Sure.
All right. Go ahead, def yourself, and then let me talk to John. Deafen again, Jared.
Oh, okay.
Oh, alright, you're done being
What is Josh? What are you doing?
We're just playing charades.
Yeah, deafen. Blake, yeah, okay, cool. Alright, so each of you are basically, I want you all to have like a contradicting description of this thing. Whatever it is it's not right. It's not normal light. It's not white. It pulses and it flows. It's almost liquid or plasma, maybe, in a sense, where like it roils and it burns. It doesn't physically hurt. It's not hot or anything, but it's just not. It's not right. A torchlight
Doesn't behave like
yeah, exactly.
does.
Shouldn't be doing this. It's fascinating too, but it's like when you try to look at it, when you try to pin it down, you can't. You don't have the vocabulary. You don't have the language even to describe what it actually looks like or what color it is. You know, for a second it's green, but it's not. It's not green. It's gray, or it's purple, or it's black, but it's not. It's not really gray. There's no word for what it is, but it's sort of gray, and like each of you guys are gonna have. It's just basically gonna be like a big disagreement as you guys are walking up this tunnel to like what you're looking at. Everyone's gonna be like pissed off and saying something different.
Sounds like chaos to me.
If, you're not wrong. It is like looking at the warp, basically. Yes. All right. Go ahead and def yourself, and then we'll
All
get
right.
Josh in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, mute Blake or Devin.
Oh, my bad. I saw everyone on deck.
Okay. So each of you guys is gonna give like a contradictory depiction, basically, of what you're seeing here. To the point of basically having like a near violent disagreement, right? Everyone's gonna be just like pissy and fucking like, no, you're wrong, dude. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. This light doesn't behave like light does. It's not right. It's not normal. It's very weird. It's very strange. It pulses and it slithers. It ebbs and flows, almost like water rolling into the tide, right? You try to look at it, whether directly or in your periphery, and you think, oh, it's green, but it's not quite green. It's gray, but it's not quite gray. It's black or purple or blue, but it's not. It's like you don't have the words to pin down or describe what it actually is, but just whatever it is, make it the opposite of what they're saying, and make it frustrating.
Okay.
All right.
One 1001, 1002, 1003. Oh, sorry. Thought I was still deafened.
Are you saying we're good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, it's embarrassing. I was counting how many curls I had already done. I thought I was still deafened. Ooh, I found an M&M on the floor. That's always a good one.
Sorry.
It's all good.
That text is so little. I'm watching Josh's. I shouldn't be doing that.
Well, who wants to start this here party? Alifair, you see this blue light up ahead.
That can't be right. I just start like walking towards it. I'm like shaking my head and I just look confused the deeper I get in.
The light. It's green. Why is it green?
What are you talking about? It's like a red or like a pink. I just keep going deeper.
Kind of start to follow him. Like,
No,
what are
it
you
looks like
talking
that
about?
GDP, boys. That Granddaddy Perp.
Definitely green. I know the color green. I smoke flay leaf.
It can't be green. It's moving like a flame or something. It's got to be like a. No, it's orange.
I'm like irritated. It's obviously like a fucking like. What are you looking at? I'm talking to you guys like I talked to Joe. I'm like, what are you saying?
Guys, I'm up 70 CS right now. I don't know what you guys are doing, but the light is green.
That is a great question.
There's 3 people on me. Why aren't you guys getting the objective?
Mm-hmm. No, you are saying it though.
Okay. As we proceed down this tunnel, it's very similar to the first that led you into that initial antechamber. To the north of you guys is a blocked off passage where like rubble has collapsed and fallen. And to your immediate, like up around the bend to the left, going west, is another antechamber and is essentially the source of this strange unlight. Oops.
I start like sprinting towards it. I gotta know what it is. Do you mean this way?
Yeah, it's to your left.
I reach up to Wagral and I grab him by his shirt and I said, the light is green.
Like, no, you're
I
obviously
said, no,
colorblind.
It's purple.
Purple. Eat purple.
I pull out a piece of flay leaf and I'm like, look, this is green. The light is green.
Yeah, but you see the
No.
purple hairs on it? It's purple.
No, the red light just makes the flay leaf look green. Wait, where did Alifair go?
Oh, what do you know? He's not with the party. Shocker.
Oh my god, he went ahead to the red light.
Yeah, you said green. I know it's green. Let's,
Whoa, 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 whoa,
let's
whoa.
go find Alifair
I
and
don't even
convince
know
him
what
why it's
color it
green.
is anymore.
I don't even know you anymore, man.
Let's go tell Alifair the light's green.
All
And
right.
nudge him along.
I would say you guys kind of like bump into him, stopped, like fixated at the entrance to this next antechamber.
Exactly.
Everybody go ahead and roll perception. Tell you what you see.
In the red light.
Give me the green
What the fuck is going
light.
on here?
Ready to go right now.
There it goes.
Okay. Obviously, it's a lot larger than the previous room, but because of the presence of this light, it's so much brighter. You don't need sconces, you don't need magical light or non-magical to see. Piles and piles and piles of rubble, debris, detritus lie scattered all around the center of the room, and great marble columns decorate each of the four corners, each one accompanied by crumbling or partially collapsed statues, similar to the one that's in the previous room. Around the edges on the ceiling, I want you to imagine that there is this braid, almost like a licorice rope, of vines that are completely going around the entire thing, maybe 20 feet where it meets the ceiling. And most of these vines are almost as wide as White Growl is normally. And they are completely petrified, like fossilized almost. In the center, above all of you, is a massive, massive crystal. I would say pretty roughly in the shape of like a butterfly or a moth, which is almost hauntingly beautiful by this knot color that's seeping out into this room. And it makes the most tantalizing, most fascinating fractals and prisms that almost they hurt you to look at, but you just can't look away. Like, it's so beautiful. It's like being inside of a kaleidoscope, almost. Beneath the crystal on the ground, this giant inlaid circle dominates the center of the room itself. It's flush with the ground, and it's all mosaic tile, so it's laid out in these patterns. Almost like a series of consensual rings, and in the outer ring are 13 symbols, each one, again, about the size of White Growl. Like, they're pretty big, made out of these fancy tiles. Above them, this is a little hard to see without zooming in, but here and here are two... It's very difficult to describe. It's like nothing you've seen before, but almost two box-like, maybe even coffin-like objects. These strange fusions of petrified wood and this absolutely beautiful, clear crystal. And they sit parallel to one another. The one that is to the left is like the crystal face is shattered and broken. On the right, seems like there's something inside of it, like a shape that you can see. And it is like the obvious source of this unlight, whatever it is. And in the almost darkened shadows around the room are more of these mosaics and more of these murals, but they're hard to make out because your focus is just drawn to this like almost blindingly bright flash of light. Everyone who is looking, I guess I'll pass. Okay, so everyone who is looking at this giant mosaic in the floor, go ahead and roll Arcana or Planes. I'll leave it up to you. White Growl, Valen, Alifair, you guys see like 13 symbols that in your mind go straight to the Zodiac, right? What, especially Alifair, like it's a very big thing in Verisian culture. It's called the Cosmic Caravan. These 13 symbols absolutely do not resemble the Zodiac symbols of any kind, but they are familiar. At least 4 of them, I would say, are, if not primitive, more like simplified forms of something you've already seen. You recognize a scarab with an eye on its back, or like a beetle with an eye on its back. An infinity symbol, which is a snake that's eating its own tail. A compass rose, and a lantern that's almost spewing light out of it, which are rather obviously very similar to the symbols of the Esoteric Order of the Palatine Eye, the Apsis Consortium, which is the organization that Hobbes belongs to, Pathfinder Society, with their compass rose, and the Lantern Bearers, of which Valen still carries a patch, I believe, this time with them. Yet this place apparently predates civilization, possibly even on Galarian itself, by thousands of years. You may discuss.
So how do you think all these symbols got here? They're all the major
Who cares?
organizations.
Who cares?
I'm
I don't
still-
even know why we're here.
I can't stop thinking about that. I think you should leave, Skit. Don't want to be around it. Take
Well,
this
what are we gonna
fucking
do for
suit
the
off.
Resurrection.
So hot. I'm still drawn to the light, and I would say, like, as I'm entering the room, I'm kind of noticing more things. It's just getting brighter, but I'm just like walking towards that statue in the corner.
That's this one is the
Is
one
the not-
that's-
okay,
That's the
yeah.
one that's like emanating the light
Yeah.
and is not broken.
'Cause I'm broken.
I mean, I rolled a 6, so I don't really know shit. And no one's really said anything. So I'm just gonna walk in the center of the room and just like throw my hands in the air. Just say, "Why am I here?"
Here, 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 here. Just echoes.
You think these other symbols are other secret societies, Valen?
Yeah, I mean, that's the lantern bearers right there.
Lantern bearers, more like plantern farers.
As you step into the center of Mosaic. Promise. Roll perception. You see
Really-
this
Really quick, I'm sorry, I hate to cut you off. There is a chance my internet gets shut off at 9:30. I got a text from Comcast that they're going to do service, and it says it could be anywhere from 9:30 to 12. Just heads up.
tragic.
Yeah, I know.
Guess you'll be playing on your phone then. I'll roll for you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was just giving you a heads up. If I usually they wait until midnight, but
Yep.
Sorry.
Yeah, as you're like mid rant, you step and you like lift your foot up and you see this symbol of this snake eating its own tail. And you stare at it for a few seconds and reach into your pocket and you pull out that gold Apsis medallion that you took off those people when you killed them in the Moangi Expanse like 10 years ago when you were working with Petros. And it's almost like exactly identical, except the coin that you have is like much more ornate and much more stylized, but the ratios are the same, the angles are the same. It's like, what the fuck? And I think then you see the Pathfinder compass, you see the Order Scarab, and then the lantern. It's just like, what the fuck is this place? Nothing makes sense here. Nothing is right. Why are you here? What is this?
Why am I here?
Where is everyone else as this is going on?
again, I'm just inching closer
Kind
to
of
the
sit
light.
back, watching everybody else do their thing.
I'm looking at the other symbols to see if I recognize them.
Don't think you would. Valen, go ahead and roll perception. As Alifair is creeping towards this pod. 19. Alifair, you can roll perception too. Since you are that close to the pod, you can see, despite the brightness, that there is clearly a humanoid shape inside, although it's like the light is emanating from this crystal. It's almost cocooning it. It's almost like wrapped in it, if that makes sense. Brahmish, go ahead and roll perception too as you get nearer to the broken pod above you. As I said, the crystal face of this is broken and shattered, and you see that there is very obviously a long decomposed skeleton inside.
Pull the skeleton out and I lay in it. I say, just leave me here.
Yeah. Do you examine the skeleton, or you just...
I guess before I pull it out, I examine it. Sure. Sounds like I should.
It is wearing a uniform that is very, very similar to Valen's, like, military dress uniform. And it is very clearly a man. Or a male, at least. But the container is otherwise empty. Full survival. It's definitely an elven man. For sure.
Maybe if the same thing happens to him, or happens to me that happens to him, I can finally be with the Rockba again.
Oh.
Ooh. I need you to make a will save, promise. Oh. You feel anger. Not just this dissatisfaction in ennui. You feel real anger when you say that. You're like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm here to get him back. Like, accidentally crush the skull under one fist. Everybody please roll perception. Oh my.
Oh.
What do I have I seen?
Promise.
Me too.
Yep.
Who, me?
Boy. Alright, each of you see it, but Valen and Brahmas see it much faster than the other two. For a fraction of a second, you see the light basically refract in your periphery. It's like hitting the crystal, it's up on the ceiling, it's flaring off the tiles on the ground. Again, it's like flowing and ebbing, and I think I said slithering when I was talking to Josh earlier. There's like a brief second as you catch it in your periphery where it's like it's going one way and it rapidly flickers and changes direction opposite to the current, so to speak, of the way that it was flowing before. It saw you see it and it changed to shift away from your point of view. This flow, this ebb, it isn't random. At first glance, this would just be Valen and Brahmas. It looks like this pod is, the one that Alfair's standing in front of, is leaking this unlight, this not color. But the more you look at it, you realize that it's actually surrounding this thing and it's trying to burrow inside of it. And this malignant thing isn't just coming from the pod. It's the size of the entire room, and it's all around you. Everybody go ahead and roll initiative. And I'm going to send you each something, and each of you read it one at a time.
Come on.
Don't worry about there being multiple entries for people in here.
8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, 19, 18. If you would, read them in initiative order. Just give me a minute. Wait till I get everyone situated. Alright, John can start.
You're staring at nothing. It's already gone. What you're reacting to is the after image. The space where it hasn't recovered yet. Lines don't meet properly there. When I blink, I see it behind my eyelids stretching, like it's bigger on the inside and trying to remember how to fit there.
Balin?
You say Valen?
Yep.
It's beautiful, horribly beautiful, like liquid crystal, like stained glass learning how to bleed, colors I know and colors I don't, sliding over one another like they're alive. It keeps reaching toward me, gently, like it wants to show me something inside of it.
Alifair?
Stop saying it's a thing. It's a sound. Like a low, wet ringing. Like metal drowning. Every time it pulses, my teeth buzz. I can hear it chewing, but there's nothing for it to chew on except us. I think it noticed I can hear it.
Josh?
You're all wrong. It's dark. Not shadow. It's absent. There's a shape, I think, like a knot in the air where things forget how to be solid. My breath fogs when it moves near me, and the fog sinks into it and it never comes back out.
Everyone go ahead and roll Arcana.
I'm gonna piss my pants. It's gonna happen. But I can't derail this flow we got going. Valen?
What you say?
Arcana.
Sorry.
Let me show you what you're looking at first. For a fragment of a second, because it's mutable, it changes.
Oh, that's...
Except
What the fuck?
it is gargantuan. It is damn near 15 feet square, and portions of it like trickle up into the ceiling, into the crystal. Valen, Widegrowl, both of you recognize as it changes shape for the briefest of moments that it is almost certainly incorporeal. Although you don't think this is a ghost. This is something from outside of this realm, outside of this planet. From the gap between stars where things should not be. This is a creature of the tapestry. Widegrowl, you're up.
I mean, we're not fighting it, right?
Oh?
Are we?
You've 6 seconds to share information if you so choose, or do something. But it is most certainly aware that you are aware of it now.
I don't know what this thing wants from us, guys, but be prepared. And then
I think
Okay.
given with what you know, do what you're gonna do. But I think given what you know of the tapestry, you don't want to know whatever it wants from you. These things can't be reasoned with. If they don't drive you insane, they'll do terrible, terrible things to what's left of your corpse.
Rape?
Oh, there are worse. There are worse things than that.
I'm gonna move up
It's
to.
rape?
We're gonna move up to Alifair and cast protection from evil on him. Because he's right there.
All right. How's that look?
It's almost like I reach out, touch him, and it's like a kind of like a golden shine that comes from my hand. It spirals out.
Do you tell them incorporeal or no?
Oh yeah, I tell him incorporeal.
Valen?
No, it's incorporeal. What else? Do I know anything else from my Arcana roll? Like, do we even have a chance against this thing? Essentially?
Yes.
What should I roll?
I think with a, what was it, 28?
Yeah.
Yeah. It can be slain. Most certainly. It is dangerous, but as an incorporeal creature, you know that normal, like blaster style magic is probably ineffective. But force is radically more effective against something of this nature.
I just yell out, "We've got to hit it with force damage!" And then I cast shield
Alright.
and end my turn.
Am I convinced that it's evil?
It's a pretty fair assumption. That's a hard question for me to answer without you guys having like alignment detection. Valen, what, let me just check something real quick. Too, because you, one. I think before you cast shield, your roll is high enough. You would know that obviously incorporeal things ignore armor, so it's going off of touch. You probably wouldn't waste the spell slot.
Oh, okay.
If that makes sense.
Well, then as a swift action, I put Ghost Touch on my blade.
All right. Keep in mind its token is not indicative of its real space. It is 3 squares in all directions from where it's at any given time.
So, like, Alifair is basically inside of it.
As is Wide Growl, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, three squares out. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll Ghost Touch and then I'll run up and wham it, I guess.
All right.
Whoa! 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 Oh boy.
25. Okay, the second one's not. Well, there wouldn't be a second one anyway. Yeah, so that will hit for 7 points of damage, and there is no noise. There is no sound or otherwise like physical sensation other than a slight resistance as the ghost edge of Telos meets into it. And it's like, and you see the light like spark and flash and change colors rapidly, like 100 of them in a tenth of a second. Oh, And that hits.
I feel like my blade just like has a little bit more resistance and like swinging through the wind. Like that's how I like feel like I hit it.
Yes.
You know.
Very accurate. And as you slice through, you hear Telos just like almost whisper, I have seen the dark universe yawning. Alfair?
Elo said this.
Yes.
White Girl casted Protect Evil on me, right?
That he did.
And there's some kind of physical film or like barrier on me.
That would be these. Yes, I assume so. That is
Um,
what has historically happened in the past. Yes.
I'm gonna kind of watch Valen strike it, and I'm just gonna be like, and I'm gonna look at my hands, and I'm just gonna look up at the stone. Again, in my vision, it's like a beating heart almost at this point. And I'll just take the barrier and kind of like slowly push my hands towards it and see what it does.
There's maybe a barrier a few inches off your skin. It's very close. It's shimmering gold, like White Girl said. And as you start to get close, the barrier flares for a moment. And as you reach into the essence of the light, the barrier just dissipates. And your hands go into it. And you're like, oh, fuck.
Great.
Promise.
And I'm snared, like, or
No, you're not stuck,
Right.
but you just poked the bear.
trying not to. Exactly what I was trying not to do.
Josh?
Yeah, I don't really know what to do. I don't know how to behave based on.
Ain't nothing wrong with the old ghost touch arrow.
Yeah, but like I don't really care. I don't even know why I'm here. You know?
Fair enough.
I don't know. Do I even have any ghost touch arrows left? No.
Well, yeah, I
Don't.
thought we said we reclaimed them.
And then I reused them like the next fight, didn't I?
I don't think so. I think you guys only used so many. You only fought like one, the Witchfire lady.
The
I'm saying he used his last arrow, but I don't think that we fought anything with him for a long time.
No, I thought you picked them both back up, or 4 of them, or whatever they were.
Josh, or Chase, the video clip I sent you in text is Josh right now.
Yeah, I know.
Jeez.
Ugh, so sensitive.
Yeah.
Who knows what you
I
guys
was-
said?
I was hoping the audio would have picked up on the mic.
Well, if you don't care, you don't care.
I'm gonna pull out my Zarni luck oil and sit down on the ground. And then my turn.
Okay. It is its turn. And it is going to drift close enough so that it may touch Promise. I believe that will incur an attack of opportunity from the 3 of you on the right. Let's do that first.
I can only like basic attack, right? Through attack of opportunity. I mean, I know I get stare and stuff, but
Yes.
I can't cast or anything. Is what I'm saying.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
Oh my. Well, good news, bad news. Good news is the attack is going to hit. The bad news is it is not a crit, and it is actually only 7 points of damage, as there are no vital spots for you to strike, right? Like a crit mechanically, or a sneak attack mechanically, which functions the same as your painful stare stuff, is you're striking
shot.
you're striking like a vital, basically, yeah.
right.
There
yeah.
is no such vital strike, so it's like it hits, but it's nowhere near as effective as
I got you.
And again, it sort of flares through this gamut of not colors for a moment as this large river of roiling bubbles and light rolls over towards Brahmis. Blind Girl, you can take a swing if you want.
I get one too, because wasn't I in range?
Yeah, I said both of you guys too on the right. I said all
okay.
you guys on the right. So
Oh, okay.
sorry.
I mean, it's not gonna do anything, right?
Your the orc bastard sword is ghost touch.
That shouldn't have been
Oh.
a spell combat, but whatever. Just use the first attack.
Frankly, more impressive that it was a spell combat. Okay, I believe that will hit. That will hit, in fact, for 20 points of slashing damage. It's very, very. Again, it's like as soon as Alifair hits it, it just like flashes, like comes apart and back together, and then bam, you just rip into it. And it gets, same thing. It just flows down towards Widegrell to get away, but still creeping towards Brahmis. So, did you actually have the sword out, John?
I mean, I don't know why I would have had the mace out.
Yeah, I don't think
was
you
trying to
would've
decide
either.
between which. All right, I'll reroll for the sword.
Okay, that will hit as well for 9 points of slashing damage. So 29, not bad, not bad. Yeah, I gotta do arithmetic, my least favorite part of this. Okay, for 7. Alright. Okay. Portion's done. It is going to do what it is going to do to Brahmis. Who doesn't care?
Oh.
Poor victim of this existential ennui. Let's see. This is a full round action, so he's going to spend the entire round doing this. I need you to make a will save, Brahmis. Oh no. The aura that you are under the effect of reduces your will by a certain number. I will not say what. It is a DC 22. And you are underneath that, unfortunately. So as
Cool, I rolled an 18 and I still lose.
as it
I don't care anyway.
sweeps over you, there is this burning sensation, first almost like acid touching your skin, as it starts to seep the literal life out of you. I need you to roll 1d4 2 times, not 2d4, but separately 1d4. Oof.
And again?
Yes, please. Hang on one sec. I need to see your sheet for a moment. Okay, that is con and charisma damage. You were 14 and natty 12. Just write that down. Oh, ouch. Okay, so that is going to be okay.
Fuck.
4 times 8. Oh lord. Damn. That is going to reduce your max HP.
To 7.
Yeah, go from 75 to 32. Or you lose 32.
Oh.
Hold on.
Cool.
Yeah. Whatever. I don't even want to be here.
Cool. Rolled an 18, and this is where it leaves me. Cool.
Like sick. Whatever. I don't even. What do you think I care?
Aren't you irrationally cheerful though too?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cool.
Right.
Even if I would have rolled a 19, the only way I would have been able to pass that is if I would have rolled a nat 20.
Well, shame you didn't pass the initial will save. All right.
What do you mean? That's the only will save that I've had.
Not true. Veldior will save earlier. You guys were passing the first statue in the first room. Alfairfeld did as well.
Cool.
All right. Well, it's stuck feasting
Well,
on
I don't
Brahmas
even care.
for the rest of the round. So, Widegrow, you're up.
I'm gonna Blood Rage. And then Hellfire Strike.
Also, don't forget about power attack. I don't know if you just forgot you had it or you just weren't using it because the small to hit penalty, but
Power Attack? Where's that?
it's a buff. You just choose. You either make all your attacks with it or you don't. It's like +6 to damage or something.
I have a hard enough time hitting as it is. I'm just gonna...
Okay. First one is going to miss. Second one is going to miss. Balin?
I guess I'm just gonna do the same exact thing that I did before and just whack this fucker. Still in range of him, right? Or do I have to take a 5-foot step?
No, you're in range.
Okay.
That's almost like you're swatting at a cloud.
Oh shit, I did the spell combat one again, I'm sorry. Let me just use that first one.
First one's gonna miss as well.
All right, and then I'm gonna take a 5-foot step back.
All right.
Oh, how
Elsewhere.
the fuck did that happen? Oh, I don't know how I rotated that. All right, just leave him there. Oh, there you go.
Um. Fuck. He counters like so much of my shit. Because I can't crit him. He would be immune to precision damage, I'm assuming. That's like why
Yes.
crits don't work.
Correct.
So yeah, like half my other spells don't work. I've literally been reading everything, trying to figure out what I'm gonna do here. I'm sorry. Give me just a second. Yeah, alright. So, I don't know. We're just surrounded by this creature. I thought that it, like, basically lulled me in here with the light. And I'm like, again, how I felt warm and cozy in my new life, in my new being at camp, I'm now once again being struck with the crushing reality that I'm mortal, and every situation I'm in is more dire. And I kind of just fall onto my back, and I'm like looking up around the room and seeing the colors change, and I just take out my dagger and I start carving into my arm. Umbra malith salith viatro noctas asindre. And I'm just putting like a big burning heart into my arm, and I'll cast Spite, sorry. And I'll just be carving a stricken heart into myself.
All right. Tight. Promise. You may move or do something.
Do I feel anything?
I mean, obviously, you feel the effects of like your vitality has been stripped from you, your charisma has been stripped from you. In fact, as you look into this mess, this swirling mess, I would imagine for a moment it takes the form of like thousands of bubbles of varying shape and degree, and you see like 1,000 still images of yourself, of your life, like freeze frame of just siphoning up into the mass, the main mass of it. You are similar to when you were like artificially aged, almost, just like you lost con that way. You know what I mean? You feel every bit of your 100 and or your 90 years, whatever. You feel like 130. You're just like.
Is it Stacy?
Would I know if Siphon Might would work on this creature?
Roll religion, just to be safe. I would think, because they said it was incorporeal, probably not. Probably not affected.
Cool, I don't care anyway, so. I am going to... When I take out the Zarni Luck Oil, do I put my bow away?
No, I don't think so.
Alright, I guess I'm going to attack it with 2 of the Ghost Touch arrows that I picked up.
And the luck oil gives what, just +1?
I'm not sure how that works. I didn't know if I needed to drink it or like what. Is it just like a use type thing?
Yeah, I believe that's the case. You can just like splash it on your hand. Or drink it if you want. It's kind of gross, but you know, I'm sure it's just gypsy mineral spirits or something.
I'll say I drink it thinking it's gonna make me feel better. And I probably like take a sip of it and just go and blast it all out, and it just like ends up all over me.
It covers your shit. It gives you heartburn. Oof. Not gonna do it, unfortunately. Both will miss. It's just like doom doom. Slam into the ceiling. Right. Fortunate. It is its turn.
Oh, I didn't realize it did that. Whoops.
Yeah, I'll be attacking them.
It is going to take a lazy, I use this term loosely, but swipe towards Wide Grell and start to pass down towards Valen. Let's go ahead and do the attack against Wide Grell first, and then the attacks of opportunity.
I get one as well, right?
Yes. Alright. Citizen Corporeal.
I get one too, right?
It's going to be versus touch. Did not move out of a square.
Make sure I can stab that motherfucker.
Does 16 hit your touch AC?
I couldn't remember where he was at first.
Is it mine?
Wide Grell.
Oh, I
Yes.
thought you said it was Wide Girl.
Alright, make a fort save. Clutch. Alright, so that is 8 points of damage then. As like a stream of these luminescent bubbles just reaches out and flows through you and up back into itself. And then you and Alifair may swing.
Huzzah!
Sure. For a second. I make one too, right? You were saying to me?
It did not move out of a threatened square that you were part of.
Okay.
Alright. Alifair is going to hit. Less painful stare damage. That is 6, 7, 8 points damage. Nice. And Wide Growl gonna hit for 10 points of damage. Very nice. Okay. Wide Growl, you are up. I need you to very briefly make a will save for me.
Baby girl.
It is +4 because of your Diabolical Arrogance passive, which ain't gonna do it. Gosh almighty, that might be the best thing that's ever happened to you. Hang on one second. Okay.
Get one shot again and die.
No. You hear a voice in the back of your head. Let me just make sure I get this right. It says, the lever. And your eyes are drawn to the pod next to Alifair. On the front face, roll perception. You see what looks like a part of the pattern of the frame. It is really just like a branch or a stick of some kind, but it looks like it's actually made of the same crystalline substance as the front casing, and it looks like it can operate. And when this voice says, the lever, the lever, the lever, the lever, like echoes in your brain, and you are compelled to walk forward and attempt to activate it.
Which direction?
It is
Like
directly,
away from him?
actually directly in front of you right there. You don't have to move.
Okay, with just almost like a dumb stare, I reach out and I'll pull that lever.
As he does, everyone else go ahead and roll perception.
Useless. Useless fucking twig.
I feel like I have the power. I got the power. Boost. I'm not dying.
Okay,
I'm not dying. I'm unstoppable. I'm unstoppable.
Alifair is like mid-carve into his arm flesh, just like... And Valen is mid-swing on the sword. Promise, you see in your periphery as they just stop moving in place. A small figure
Oh my.
floats out of the pod, and a pencil-thin beam of green light blasts out of its finger and strikes the light.
Oh!
There is a like a wheel in reality as this thing just... It doesn't scream, but it almost looks like a sonogram, like the way the light pulses and changes color through it, and it just wraps in and of itself and explodes. And like Alfred's just like back to full speed. Valen goes to swing and strikes air as the creature just blasts out of existence in front of you. And a small, stooped, ancient-looking elven woman takes a seat next to Promise and says, I have been waiting a long time for this moment. I will see you next week.
What?